Hello. Orange and thorny. I think it's a nice choice for the upcoming Halloween night. Today is October 30th, the night from 30th to 31st. And I would like to speak about this plant. So this is a Pyracantha or Firethorn. Firethorn is just a direct translation of Latin name. So Pyracantha is famous as cultivated plant mostly for the fruits and also for thorns. It's one of the perfect choices for living fences. Very weirdly, this plant is flowering now. Normally, Pyracantha flowers in the springtime, and then fruits will be available in the fall and even in the winter. But many Rosaceae plants use the opportunity to flower second time in the fall, then they might have some fruits in the springtime. Kind of useful adaptation. So some of Rosaceae, for example loquat, they moved to completely late autumn and even winter flowering. This plant again is flowering normally in the springtime. And now you can see these yellow or orange fruits. Fruits of Pyracantha are pomes, and pome is also very weird. It's kind of apple fruit is very typical, everybody knows what apple is, but botanically it's a really crazy thing, because each pome is essentially a dry fruit, kind of similar to Spiraeus or Physocarpus. But the basement of flower started to grow in the pome and will enclose the dry center of the fruit completely and make an appearance of the fleshy fruit. This is what a pome is. So this is a really interesting and strange thing, which however make these fruits not only attractive but also quite edible. So orange color suggests some animal distributors and possibly also edibility. But this is a bit unfortunate because unlike Mediterranean relative Pyracantha coccinea, the plant is also frequently cultivated in Japan, plant with red fruits. This one, Pyracantha angustifolia, the Chinese yellow or orange Pyracantha, is considered to be inedible. So fruits are described as bitter and astringent. And also, if you even try, after all this description, to eat Pyracantha fruit, be aware of the presence of cyanides. So many Rosaceae plants have cyanides in the fruit, and concentration of cyanides in this Pyracantha is relatively high. However, birds typically do not mind cyanides so much as mammals. So this plant is therefore shifting the animal distribution to one group, to birds. It's in kind of general ecological adaptation which makes evolution more straightforward. So birds love Pyracantha and they will eat these weird pomes in big quantities. And plant is also very thorny. So thorny because of thorns, of course. So very good for living fences, as I said, and also like trifoliate and many other plants is frequently cultivated as such. So thorns of Pyracantha are very similar to normal shoots, so it's very easy to see what thorn is. Young thorns are just almost normal shoots, a bit needle-like, smaller leaves on the top. But when they lose leaves, they became woody and extremely prickly. So this is what is a thorn. So typically, even in the older thorn, you can see some traces of leaves and even buds. So this is a Pyracantha angustifolia for Halloween. So orange and thorny. Thank you.